Twisted Whiskey Reactions, and we are doing another music video reaction today. I am kind of pumped about this one. Someone brought this to my attention. It is Five Finger Death Punch, Wrong Side of Heaven. Now, the reason why this person brought this to me is because of my military background, and they thought it was something I could appreciate. Now, I have listened to rock music in the past, which is what they told me this group kind of is. But it was a long ass time ago. So I've heard of these guys. I'm not sure what type of rock music, how heavy or whatever they are, or alternative or whatever. As a matter of fact, when I first heard these guys, I thought Five Finger Death Punch was like some kind of weird sex thing. But anyway, so I don't know a whole lot about them, and I'm excited to kind of check them out today. So before we get to that though, let's knock out the necessary stuff. If you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, comment for me. It's a huge help. I'm so stoked with all the support I've been getting from everybody. It's been amazing. It's been amazing just to see how far the channel and stuff has come, and people dropping those types of things within a short period of time. So I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And everybody who's coming back to check out my stuff, my subscribers, you guys are amazing. You already know that. So much appreciation for it. So now that we got all that stuff out of the way, let's check out the non-sex act Five Finger Death Punch, Wrong Side of Heaven. I'm stoked. I'm really stoked about something like this. So let's see. All right. The ones that you love the most are the ones. That's right. That's right. Oh, come on, man. Look, I don't want to get all. This is tough. This is gonna be tough. I didn't know it was like this. Come on, man. Oh, no. Dude, that's crazy. How do we let that happen? But I'm sorry, just like right off the bat, but just reading some of these numbers and stuff, and I'm part of the problem too. Even as a veteran myself, I'm part of the problem. How do we let stuff like that happen? It's so fucked up.
She's ashamed. What have I become? What have I done? I spoke to the devil today, and he swears he's not to blame. And I understood, 'cause I feel the same.
Okay. Man, y'all can't do this to me. This is tough. Alright. It keeps on fighting. They all did. It's...
wide open, I stand alone. I'm no hero, and I'm not made of stone. Right or wrong, I can hardly care. I'm on the wrong side of heaven and the righteous side of hell.
Wow. Yeah, that's a crazy line. I'm on the wrong side of heaven, but the righteous side of hell. That's, man, see that a lot of that has to do, look, you know, straight up honest with you guys, I never seen combat. I did serve during 9/11. I was actually in Camp Lejeune when 9/11 happened. And it was the first time I felt like this is it. We're really going to be, going to war, and you prepare yourself as much as you can for that mentally. But I ended up getting shipped out to Japan when the tank unit I was assigned to was deployed overseas. So I can't imagine just even the thoughts that started to go through my mind during that time period were intense. You know what you signed up for. You know why you're there. You know what that means. It was really surreal, and I never had to face the types of things that a lot of my fellow men and women that went over there had to. So, as far as that goes, I was prepared to do terrible things, as they say, for the right reasons. So maybe that's kind of what they're saying there. You're, on the wrong side of heaven and the righteous side of hell, because you will do great and terrible things to protect the people you love. So however people judge that is crazy. It's crazy. Okay. All right.
Side of heaven and the righteous side of hell. I heard from God today, and she sounded just like me. What have I done? And who have I become? I saw the devil today, and he looked a lot like me. I looked away, I turned away. Arms wide open, I stand alone. I'm no hero, and I'm not made of stone. Right or wrong, I can hardly care. I'm on the wrong side of heaven and the righteous side of hell. The wrong side of heaven and the righteous side of hell.
Okay. So, all these statistics and stuff like that, and look, I know there's programs for the military, veterans and active duty and whatnot, but man, it's such a pain in the ass to get any of these things. I mean, you have to do it, but I feel like we could be doing so much more and so much better for those. Like when I got out of the military, I had no idea what I was going to do, and part of that was on me. But even the adjustment of going from a structured, regimented type setting to the civilian world where it wasn't so structured, and I had jobs like people backstabbing each other and snaking each other out of money and stuff like that. It was just it took me a while to even adjust to just that, and you feel lost a little bit. I did. So it's not so easy just to come out without all these other types of things going on for men and women who've seen some of the terrible things and had to do some of those things and sacrifice that for us. So this is a tough video, man. Fuck this. This is a great song though. Okay. All right, so this is gonna, just because this portion right here about feeling unappreciated, and this is, believe me, this is a completely minor thing, but me and a buddy of mine were talking the other day about holidays and stuff that we get off at our job, and Veterans Day came up, and we're talking, and he's like, well, have you ever had Veterans Day off? I'm like, no. And he's like, well, aren't you a veteran? I'm like, well, yeah. I'm like, but that's not how it works. So then I really got to thinking, and it kind of pissed me off. I'm like, how the fuck is there a day that's a federal holiday that allows people in federal, like, type government jobs and mostly state jobs as well, that aren't even veterans get a paid day off, but veterans who sacrificed years and years of their lives and all these other things, and whether they were wounded or like, it's how do they not mandate that for veterans, that they at least get a day off? I don't know. Then they start talking about the economic and operational impact on the business. So what? They can't sacrifice one fucking day? These guys, these men and women are sacrificing years of their lives and their mental health and their bodies. You're telling me a fucking multi-million, billion-dollar business can't sacrifice one day of allowing their veterans that work for them the day off? I see. Now I'm getting upset. I'm already upset, and I'm getting pissed. That's what I mean. It's a joke. It's a complete joke. That is so awesome they put this in there. That's cool. I'm gonna let this roll. That's awesome. But whoever put this video together, yeah, that's just, it's crazy. It's crazy how much, like how I don't, even myself as a veteran didn't realize the staggering statistics of all that stuff, the divorce rates, the homelessness, the suicide stuff. I kind of have I knew about with the 22 a day, and the like Until Valhalla projects. I've been involved and donated to like the Wounded Warrior Project in the past, and done runs for like stuff like that in Semper Fi fund. So yeah, I'm gonna let this roll, and it should be seen by a lot of people who, like me, didn't know how bad it really is. I mean, I knew it was bad, but that is staggering. Oh, there it is, Wounded Warrior Project. Man, boy. Okay. All right. So, song is really good. I like a lot of the, I'm no hero, and I'm not made of stone. Meaning that we have guys that have mental health issues that come out, and women as well, because of the things that they see and do, and some of the traumas they experience. And it's not that we go in as these stone hard creatures that don't feel or break or anything like that. But it's hard, right? There's a lot of pride when you're in the military. At least a lot of the guys and women I served with, you don't want to say when you're hurting. You don't want to, especially for like when you start talking about mental health, you don't want to be the one to say that you're having depression or you're having different thoughts about things. Let alone when your body hurts, you don't want to say anything about that. You don't want to come off as weak. And part of that too is because you want to make sure that they know they can depend on you to be there when you need them. And so any sign of weakness, like that type of stuff, it wasn't something that you wanted to put out there. And to a degree, not directly discouraged from putting out there, but yeah, it was definitely frowned upon. So I'm sorry, this was a tough one, but to get to the music portion of it, I really liked the song. It's something I'm probably gonna have to go back and re-listen to, just the musical portion of it, because I was reading a lot, and that was somewhat distracting. But the song itself was really good. I liked the tone of it. I liked the heaviness to it, and the lyrics itself definitely spoke to me. So that'll definitely make it into my rotation, and be playing in the truck the next time I'm heading down. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap it up here because I'm gonna go collect myself, and I want to thank you guys. And if you do have the ability to check some of these organizations out, please do so. It would be amazing, and I would rather you do that than anything else. I'm sorry, I'm really a little shook, but I'll wrap it up there. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video with me. I hope you enjoyed it to whatever degree it could be enjoyed. Now don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. It's just a lot to take in and process from just seeing the video for the first time. But I'm gonna leave it right there. As always, I want you guys to stay good, and remember, do no harm, but take no bull.